If you could go back 15,000 years and choose how to live, hunting and gathering, or farming, you would pick farming, obviously, stable food, a home that doesn't move, no more chasing animals for days with nothing to show for it. It sounds like an upgrade in every possible way. It wasn't. Let's start with what the bones actually say, because bones don't lie. Archaeologists studying ancient skeletons found something nobody expected. Early farmers were shorter than the hunter-gatherers who came before them, not slightly shorter. In parts of Europe, men lost up to 14 centimeters of height in just a few thousand years. Their teeth were worse too. More cavities, more malnutrition, bones showing signs of disease that simply weren't there in earlier skeletons. How does more food lead to worse health? Here's the answer. Hunter-gatherers ate an enormous variety of foods: meat, fish, roots, fruits, nuts, dozens of different plants depending on the season. Farmers ate wheat, or rice, or corn, over and over again. One or two crops, meal after meal, year after year. A diverse diet got traded for a reliable one, and reliable is not the same as healthy. Then there's the labor. You'd assume farming meant less work. Stay in one place, grow your food, relax. The opposite happened. Studies on modern hunter-gatherer societies, people still living something close to the original human lifestyle, show they spend roughly 10 to 15 hours a week securing food. 15 hours a week. Early farmers worked from dawn until dusk, every single day, plowing, planting, weeding, harvesting, defending crops from animals and from other people. So we traded a shorter work week for backbreaking daily labor. And there's a third cost, one that's almost never mentioned: disease, living closely with domesticated animals. Cows, pigs, chickens. Exposed early farmers to entirely new categories of illness. Settling into permanent villages meant waste piled up. Water sources got contaminated. Populations grew dense enough for disease to spread in ways it simply couldn't in small mobile hunting groups. Shorter, sicker, working longer hours for worse food. So here's the real question. If farming made life worse for the people actually living it, why did it win? Why didn't humanity just go back? The answer has nothing to do with individual people making smart choices. Farming produces somewhere between 10 and 100 times more calories per unit of land than hunting and gathering ever could. That means farming communities could feed far more people in far less space. More people meant more babies. More babies meant more farmers. More farmers meant more land cleared for more farming. It wasn't a contest of which lifestyle was better to live. It was a numbers game, and hunter-gatherers simply couldn't outmultiply that math. Wherever farming arrived, it didn't necessarily convince anyone it was the better life. It just outpopulated everyone who disagreed. So the next time you assume progress means improvement, remember this: one of the most important turning points in human history made individual humans worse off. It won anyway, because it was never really about living better. It was about outsurviving everyone who did.